Bill Gates just confirmed the worst news. AI will replace your job within 5 years. Is your job one of the 8 high-risk careers I'm revealing? Stop planning to retire late and start pivoting today. If you're in your 50s or 60s and your plan is to work another 3, 5, or even 10 more years, this video is critical for you. We all know artificial intelligence is coming, but the timeline has suddenly moved up, and it's going to impact all of our jobs. Many of us want to keep working. In fact, a recent Gallup poll showed that 3/4 of Americans plan to work past the traditional retirement age. But what if AI doesn't give you that choice? In this video, I'm going to share the scary new forecasts from people like Bill Gates, show you the 4 broad sectors that are most at risk, and then reveal the 8 specific occupations that are on the chopping block right now. First, the big warning: this isn't a drill. This isn't a distant, futuristic problem anymore. The warnings are coming fast, and they're coming from the very top. What did Bill Gates just say that should have everyone planning to work longer, rethinking their entire strategy? We have to take this seriously. A recent survey showed that nearly 1 in 5 workers are worried that AI could completely replace their job, and it turns out that fear is justified. In a recent interview, Bill Gates said the world is entering an era of free intelligence and warned that humans will not be needed for most jobs. He's talking about a fundamental shift in the value of our work. This means we can no longer just assume our job will be safe. We have to look at the data and see which jobs are in the direct line of fire. Number 2, the 4 high-risk sectors. Before we get to the specific jobs, you need to know if your entire industry is at risk. The smart consultants at McKinsey identified a danger zone of jobs that have 2 things in common: a high risk of being taken over by AI and a high chance of having fewer total jobs in the next decade. If your job is in one of these 4 sectors, a simple pivot to a similar job might not be enough, because the whole sector is shrinking. According to the McKinsey report, the 4 sectors in that lower left quadrant, the highest risk, are office support. They project this to shrink by almost 20%. Customer service and sales, food service production work. If your career is in one of these 4 areas, you need to pay extremely close attention to this next part. We're about to list the 8 specific jobs. If you're in one of these fields, this is your wake-up call. Hit that save button now so you can review this list later. 3. The 8 jobs AI will replace first. I'm pulling this list of 8 jobs directly from a recent Forbes article outlining the roles AI is already taking over. 1. Data entry and administrative tasks. AI excels at processing and organizing data with perfect precision. Relatable. When I started my career, I did a ton of data entry. I hated it. It was boring, and I know I made errors. I've used AI for this, and it's flawless. 2. Customer service. We've all seen this. AI-powered chatbots and virtual assistants are everywhere. I was on a website recently and thought I was chatting with a human. I asked, "Are you AI?" and it replied, "Yes." I was blown away. 3. Manufacturing and assembly jobs. If you've seen a picture of a modern car factory, you see robots, not people. They can weld, assemble, and package with greater efficiency than humans. 4. Retail checkouts. This is the next generation of self-checkout. These systems will handle transactions, manage inventory, and even offer personalized shopping experiences. 5. Basic analytical roles. This is another job I had early in my career. AI can now process massive data sets, identify trends, and generate reports faster than any human. 6. Entry-level graphic design. YouTubers like me and small businesses used to hire designers for everything. Now, AI tools can create logos, social media posts, and website layouts instantly. 7. Translation services. This used to be a great paying side hustle for many. Now, AI-powered translators can handle multiple languages in real time, making them a much more cost-effective alternative. 8. Corporate photography. We've all seen those AI images. Now a company can just type a prompt to generate a perfect image of their product, putting traditional corporate photographers at risk. If your job was on that list, or even in one of those 4 high-risk sectors, the key is not to panic, but to pivot. If you plan to work another 5 or more years, the time to start skilling up and making good decisions is right now. This new reality means the old retirement rules are broken. You can't just count on working until 65 anymore. So what is the new plan? The YouTube AI algorithm, speaking of AI, thinks you should watch this video of mine next. It breaks down why the entire idea of retiring at 65 might be a huge mistake. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.